Hello teacher, my name is Nguyễn Thị Sông Ngân and today I will take the final exam. Let's start.
Thanks for coming. Today we are going experiences. I will give you 15 seconds and then I will ask you to speak for 2 minutes on that topic. In part 3, I will ask you some questions related to what you spoke about in part 2. I will give you 30 seconds for your answers. Let's begin. Part 1. First, I'd like to ask you a few questions about where you live. What type of neighborhood do you live in?
The neighborhood I live in is in the city center. It is a bustling, noisy, and busy place.
What does your neighborhood look like?
In my neighborhood, have many tall buildings and shopping mall, public library, and also the public park.
Do you have a favorite place or building in your neighborhood?
Of course, my my favorite building in my neighborhood is the landmark 81, and it is also the tallest building in my city, also in my country.
If you could, would you prefer to live somewhere else?
Uh, if I could, I prefer to live in the landmark 81 because it's a luxury place and I have a airy, clean and quiet.
Okay, let's move on to talk about playing games. In your country, are board games popular?
In my opinion, I think board game is popular in my country because I already saw many children and students they play board game at the
What kinds of games do you
public
play?
place. Uh, Actually, I play board game too much with my friend because it makes me relax and I can connect it with the people other around me.
How are games taught in your country?
Mm, I think people can learn how to play game from their friend or the internet.
Do you think games are beneficial?
Uh, I think game is have a little bit benefits of it make people can relax and connect with other people around them.
Now I'd like to talk about travel. Do you like to travel?
Of course, I really like to travel because I want to travel around the world and enjoy my life. Uh, I want to I want to travel some country.
Have you traveled anywhere?
Actually, I have been traveled in the Philippines. In there, have a lot of beautiful beach and island.
Do you like to travel with friends or family?
To be honest, I like to travel with my friend because I feel comfortable and happy when I travel with my friend.
Where do you most want to travel to?
The most place I want to travel is Canada because in this country have snow and I really like snow.
Part 2. In a moment, I will give you a topic. You will have 1 minute to read the topic and to make some notes. Are you ready? I'd like you to speak about a restaurant near your home. Please begin speaking now.
A restaurant near my house is a Japanese restaurant. Uh, it's named Hanuri, and I I often go there and always enjoy it. Of course, they serve the Japanese food there, such as sushi and sashimi. Uh, but there are many other types of dish, and it has an it has an extensive menu. They also have bread and bottled beer, as well as a few spirits. The restaurant is unique because although it's a Japanese restaurant, mm, mm, people are always confused when they enter because they because outside it look like a typical Japanese restaurant, but inside is a mix of Eastern and Western design. The restaurant is located not far from my house, uh, in a small situate, situated in the city downtown area. I really like it because it's got great food and service is better than most
Thank you.
places around
Now
it.
let's move
It's
on to
also
part 3.
quietly.
Part 3. In this part, I'm going to ask you some general questions related to what you spoke about in part 2. I'd like to begin by asking you some questions about healthy and unhealthy diets. In your country, do people generally eat healthy or unhealthy foods?
Generally, I think people in my country use almost use unhealthy food because it's uh, convenient for people. They don't have time to refer them meals, and yes, that's all.
Are the special cultural dishes in your culture healthy or unhealthy?
Um, my special culture dish is I think it's unhealthy because it have too much starch, and when people they eat too much starch, they will feel not good and mm, just they will feel not good. That's all. I think so.
Why would people prefer to eat unhealthy foods instead of healthy foods?
I think because unhealthy food is uh, convenient. Mm, because uh, the unhealthy foods have abundance abundance. they can eat mm, many types of them.
Now I'd like to talk about how governments could change dietary habits. Do you think increased taxes on fast food outlets and junk food would help people eat healthier?
I think no, because unhealthy food is very convenient and important with the people. They busy and they don't have much time to prepare their breakfast or their lunch, their dinner. So fast food is the best choice for that people.
What is more effective for changing dietary habits? Public pressure or financial pressure?
Mm, I think that's a financial pressure because uh, financial is very important for people in their life. Uh, if they have some problem about financial, they will feel not good and they don't want to eat. They and they not happy. So I think financial pressure is a choice.
Why is it more expensive to eat healthy foods compared to unhealthy foods?
Uh, in my opinion, I think healthy foods have mm, a lot of vitamin than unhealthy food, uh, and to the it's too difficult to cook or to find than unhealthy foods. Unhealthy foods is easier to buy. Yes. Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you for my speaking.